She's returned. All right, we're live, and it's fucking Friday, and I know everybody's excited. Maybe not everybody's fucking on Friday,
live?
but we're here, and we're super stoked. April is having all kinds of shenanigans going on over there, but we're gonna start talking about things anyway. I'm gonna hit the and then we're gonna introduce Sammy because we love Sammy. She's amazing. I'm sure April will be right back. Sammy's actually just joined the team as one of the Ethereal Girls, and we're mad pumped to have her on. I'm going to click the start thing on the campaign, though, so that's rolling. Let me ask you this, Sammy. What got you into film, dude? Like, what got you, into that kind of thing?
So I've always loved horror movies, been a big fan of it. And my boss knows about it. Well, he had a friend who saw a newspaper clipping about Ash Hamilton. He was recording a horror movie here locally and looking for extras. And I went for shit and giggles, and it ended up working out really nice. And I made connections through that. So it just evolved from there.
That's awesome. So how many films have you done now?
5.
Oh, man. Which was your favorite?
Oh, man. That is so hard to pick.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I have a cross between a few of them. So F was my first film I ever did. And so it has a special place for me.
Right on.
And I was just an extra in a couple of scenes, but it was amazing. It was such a cool experience. And the crew was just amazing. Then I met Joshua Brucker and actually got a main lead for his film called the Illinois Murder Valley Tapes. Oh my God, it was so cool. So that has a special place because I got the main lead.
There you go. I mean, so you got into film a little bit, and then you started to really like cosplay stuff, and the red hair thing went from the roles that you've been getting.
Yeah, so everybody loves red hair. So
right on. Well, just so everybody's aware, the Kickstarter is live for Ascension Saga right now. I'm going to grab the link and I'll put that up here in just a second. We're very pumped about that book. Just to give you guys a little bit of backstory on Ascension. So Bladen Hunter has been with me for years now. And having him want to put out, what's going on, Andrew? Having Bladen want to do his own book was a really cool experience for April and I, because we've worked with him for a long time. And when he brought it up, we were, of course, behind the project, and it's been such a fun experience to work on and see him blossom into his own, writer and creator in a way. And it was just really, really neat to see. And we also actually have Jessa on her first cover for Ethereal as Penny for the Ascension Saga. So that was really, really cool. But before we really get into it, I'll show you guys a couple of the covers so you can poke around and check them out a little bit. This was Bladen's cover. Love that. Super fun. And then we had another Bladen cover, which, he wanted to do too because it was his book. So he was excited about it. That one came out super fun as well, as I think. And Renee Roth actually colored that one. And I think it's actually beautiful. It's a beautiful cover. That cover actually has a foil edition that is in the mystery box for this campaign. So the only way you can get the foil teal edition is through the mystery box. And then we've got Facebook user April. I can't see who that is, but welcome, Facebook user. But so then we've got a lot of other fun ones as well. Art Voyager did one that was just badass. And then, Vic Moya, of course, we had to make sure Vic got in there and did a cool cover. But then this is the first time we've brought on Stahlberg. And I've been a big fan for a long time because his artwork's absolutely phenomenal stuff. If you guys haven't seen him, definitely check him out. Really, really talented guy. And then, of course, you guys know the Wilsons. We love the Wilsons. Steph and Carrie are phenomenal people. They did this beautiful cover in their style. And we love that. And then we brought on Mr. Weber again. God bless Mr. Weber. He's a good dude. And he brought on his style for this cover. Absolutely love it. So, April, what was your favorite cover out of this campaign, you think?
Oh, the one I did. Conjunction with Jessa.
Well, I
All
mean,
the rivets.
it's all the
It's so
rivets.
cool.
All the rivets.
No, there was a lot of really fun ones, and I think I don't know. You go flipping through, and they all have a very different, unique pull from the story, whether it's action or stoicism or chemo.
Yeah.
It all has this particular flair. Wait
Well,
till
they all
he
have
tries
files.
to do something in black and white, Sammy. It's coming.
Yes.
Black and white be fun.
Well,
Black and white
Sammy
camo.
is doing she's the hatter for Ethereal now, so she's gonna have all kinds of fun stuff going on.
Oh,
She's well, that means she's gonna be working with Chris Mad, because Chris Mad is doing Underland, so we're really pumped about that. There is a really cool thing going on right now for the Ascension campaign, though. We are doing a launch special that has one collector box, an actual box, with some great artwork from Art Voyager on it. And then it's got these 3 Virgin covers. We don't have the nice covers in Virgin any other way to get them other than this particular box this weekend. Sammy up there laughing at Virgin. But all the covers have their wild additions to them. And some of them, including Jessa's, has the full nudes to it. So really stoked about those. They came out beautiful. Why don't I'm going to tell you a little bit about this cover, and then I'm going to let April tell you about all the massive amount of work she put into this beautiful cover. So when we got this image, because that's an actual picture of Jessa, so we got the picture, and then April did amazing work to add a background and an outfit. But the amount of work that goes into creating like a full background, a full outfit, was just phenomenal. And I'm really curious about how you felt about doing that and how you went about, bringing that to life.
This is not on Earth. It's on an alien world. And if we're going to have Jessa, who is cosplaying as Penny, slip into that universe, it should look like an alien thing, right? And
sure.
So I was going for bold color. I was going for atmospheric flair. And then, I don't know, I just was playing with the image. You only have so much time to get it ready before the launch, right? So
yeah.
I was going for bold and vivacious, and I lived in Arizona for like almost 2 decades, and we have some of the most beautiful skies out there, whether it's the dawn or dusk, and with the clouds, I don't know, pollution in the air, whatever, it makes it so beautiful. So you guys are probably going to see tons of pictures from Swornfest this weekend. Keep a lookout for like beautiful skies. You'll see all that kind of stuff coming up. And so living there, I got to truly, enjoy a lot of the Superstition Mountains with like that's like red and purple shadows and whatever. Pardon the dog, he's excited that he's playing with his toys. Anyway, so yeah, like I was going for lots of bold and fun color, and with Penny being such a bold and full of life character, I got to repaint some of her tendrils of hair. I got to put a little sparkle on her eyeshadow. I got to, add a couple of boosts in the shadows or whatever that she was around, putting her feet into like an iridescent pool or whatever, just trying to make it look fun and little off-worldly. So hopefully everybody loves it as much as I loved creating it. And I think this is my second time ever doing photo manipulation like that. So I was pretty happy with the attempt that I put forth. So definitely a lot of work, because also whenever you're pulling shadows and stuff over photos, you'll notice that there's a lot of texture in the skin. And so I was playing with different I don't know, like the dissolve setting on the gradients, different like smearing or smudge tools. I don't know. It was a lot of fun and a lot of experimentation. So just
Right on.
pretty excited with how it came out. So
yeah, I think you should be for sure. It's absolutely stunning. I think it came out fucking fabulous. And Sammy, you can expect to be doing fun stuff like this with April in the very
Yay!
near future.
I'm so excited.
Sammy actually has a shoot coming up this week, right? Don't you have a shoot
Yep,
this week?
the 26th. Yep.
Dope.
yes.
So we're excited to get her in there feet first, and should be a ton of fun. Don't mistake feet first for a feet cover. I don't know about all that, but you know, it's going to be a fun cover. It'll be a good time. She actually had her hat already, and I know she's got a really cool green corset for the shot and stuff. So
cool.
I'm really pumped about that for her. I know she's going to have a great time. But like I said, there's a lot going into Ascension. Ascension is a new project for all of us. So when we started pushing into this project, it was like, who are we bringing on? Who are we going to do the interiors with? And the cool thing about the interiors for Ascension is it actually has different artists, because it's like a amalgamation of short stories. So I think that you guys are really going to enjoy the different artists and their different takes on Bladen's characters. And we're all proud to work with them. Not only does it have like cool characters and stuff and plenty of boobs, and I know everybody's excited about that, but it's also, it's got Art Voyager in it. And, he's joined our team a few months back, and his stuff is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, he's doing a Red Label project for us, an ongoing project, and that's going to blow you guys' minds. And Sammy will probably end up getting some of the treatment that Jess is getting now, where she'll get to pop in for different covers, and she'll get to do the calendar coming up for next year, or the following year. Sorry, next year's a different calendar. But we're going to do some Ethereal Girl calendars and stuff in the future, and you guys will get to see all the Ethereal Girls in different places. And I think we're probably going to get 2 or 3 more. So, you guys will get to enjoy all of the wiles that they bring, and the laughs and the smiles. I'll tell you this. It's fun working with cosplayers because they're happy. Like, they're happy a lot. Like, I've yet to talk to any of the girls when they were upset. And I know it happens, right? But it's like one of those things where they enjoy what they do, and that shows out in what they do. Just like April spending God knows how many hours on a cover, she enjoys her work. And until you get to a point where she's like, I'm tired. I'm 30 hours. Fuck this. I don't want to do it anymore.
Sick of looking at this. It's done.
Yeah. Sick of this shit. I don't feel like doing it. But you guys are going to get to see some amazing pieces. The interiors for this book are absolutely beautiful. They're really, really cool. And like I said, make sure you check out the weekend special. I just wanted to show you guys the covers again before we move into, and again, they all have wild versions. The Stahlberg, the Wilsons, the Weber, they've all got their wilds. Even the Vic Moya has a wild. I think April was a part of that one.
Yeah, I did the not safe for work version. You're welcome, universe.
Right. She put the bits in there. Thank you, ma'am, for putting the bits.
You are very welcome.
I don't think this one has one.
No, that's the only one that doesn't. But let's face it, that artwork, top notch.
Yeah, we didn't need one for that one. The one I mentioned earlier, the in the mystery box for this cover, that's green, the like teal foil version of it, is the Wild. So that's pretty cool too. That's a great cover. This one is also super fun. The Wild. There is no red guy dick in there. If anybody's curious, that is not in that cover. April's like, we missed something. It should have been in there.
I'm waiting for Kaiju Cuties. That
Oh my
cute.
god.
Oh my.
Kaiju Cuties is going to be. Thanks so much, Dan. Dan is our editor, and he works on a bunch of our projects. Really, really good dude. He just got done going over House of Laughs for me, which is featuring Kelsey's character that we're working with. Super fun. Red label book, scary clowns, and 20% less red guy dick. Yeah. Well, we cater to all, so there's got to be a little bit.
I cannot do clowns.
Dude, the clown book, House of Clowns, or House of Laughs, Jesus, House of Clowns. House of Laughs was fun for me because I think they're the only thing I don't like in the world. Like, spiders don't bother me. I don't really have any phobias, but I don't like fucking clowns. So writing House of Laughs was quite an experience. So I had fun writing it and putting it together. So writing about the girls' fear and stuff as they're running from the clowns was probably some of my own that I was projecting into my writing, because I'm like, I don't want that big giant clown chasing me. Big dick, you can put it away. But yeah,
chasing you onto a Spirit airline.
Take me the fuck away. No, but it's so Red Label book. April just mentioned Kaiju Cuties. Win is working on that right now, and Kaiju Cuties looks absolutely amazing. Dan, whoever thought clowns were good for kids? Not me. That's why I go to the fucking circus. Thank you. So, hello, Facebook user. No, but it's a ton of fun, and I think everybody's gonna have a good time with it. Kaiju Cuties is the Red Label equivalent of like My Metal Girl. It's a lot of the same type of storytelling and stuff, but it's in a very more mature setting, I guess. If you ever wanted to see chicks get taken out by like giant slime monsters or anything, that's definitely the book to hop into.
Oh man, if I had to do like a bunch of slime, just gonna put it in my resume. Just oh my gosh.
It's funny. We did that slime cover for Underland when we first put it in.
Well, I've got that Ghostbusters homage that I got to do a bunch of slime for too. I'm telling you what, the multitude of layers and backlighting and shadow lighting and whatever else to get that slime look, that is a lot of effort. And I only had that 1 inch by 1 inch square that, you saw earlier. What was it?
Yeah.
Where I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, if that's bad, can you imagine what Win is going to have to do when one of the girls gets
not my circus,
taken.
Not my monkey. As I stroke my dog ever so evilly.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of moisture in different layers and realms and whatnot going on with that. The moist. But no, it's going to be a ton of fun.
It's appropriate to talk about it with even in the realms of cake.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody likes moist cake. Nobody wants dry cake.
Nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, but the Red Label is going to be a ton of fun, and Crimson Sails will be the first Red Label book we release. Outside of April's art books, which are fucking phenomenal, and she has a new one coming out. Yes. If you're into the fun, the wild, and the uber naughty, April has definitely got a book for everybody. Because she has started to creep out of the realm of just October. So now she's going into...
Well, if I could get it all done during the month of October, that wouldn't be the problem. But it's like I have a problem saying no to like stuff. So yeah, it takes me a minute, and then everything's an emergency, and before you know it, it's March is around the corner. I'm like, ah. So
Speaking of cake, um, we're gonna do some new pillowcases here shortly, Sammy, and I think we're gonna do Ethereal Girl pillowcases.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So that should be a good time. And I think that
all of
one of
your
them
pillowcases are Ethereal Girl pillowcases. What are you talking about?
the Ethereal Girl pillowcases. I'm gonna brand them as Ethereal Girl pillowcases and not just Ethereal pillowcases.
That's okay. Somebody will rip it off like a Dollar Tree hack.
Jesus. Anyway, there is one behind me on the floor, and I didn't realize it until I started filming. So there's all kinds of cake over there. Anyway, so like I said, the campaign is live. If you guys get the opportunity, please swing by and check it out. And it's doing awesome already. So let me ask you this, Sammy. What is your favorite scary movie?
Oh gosh, that's like the worst question because there's so many of them.
Well, you gotta have one that sticks out, like
The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Right on.
I know it's like on the verge of sci-fi, but I think that's my favorite right now.
It's a good one. They're in the realm of comic books. I think it was like 2010. Marvel did a take on Venom that was a clone of Venom that was like The Thing. It was a lot of fun. The book was actually exactly the same. It was the Venom symbiote out eating people and killing people out in the Arctic. And then they send Wolverine out there and he gets a nuke dropped on him and he literally is just all adamantium skeletons. Pretty cool scene. It's a great film. I think I'm really, really stuck on Killer Clowns from Outer Space right now.
I can't do that one. I can't do it. I can't even watch anything with clowns at all.
Right on.
I tried it, and that's what ruined me.
Oh no!
Oh, that's messed up. You cannot.
Yeah, it's tough though, dude. Like, at least you didn't read the book. The book is a million times worse than the film.
True. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was tough. It's a great book. It's really fucked up in a million different ways. But so we've also coming up. We've got some shows coming up. We've got Phoenix Fan Fusion coming up. And we've also got Cowtown coming up. And Sammy will be at both of those. Working the booth, hanging out, and doing the stuff.
So excited.
Yeah, man, it's going to be awesome. And make sure you guys come see her. And I know that we'll probably be doing shoots at all those shows. So that'll be awesome. And then we've got some other really, really cool stuff planned. That I'm very excited about, and I can't wait to share with you guys. I mean, there's all kinds of shit I can't wait to share with you guys, but make sure that you follow Sammy, Kelsey. If you don't follow me in April by now, I don't know what to tell you. You got to follow me in April to see all the cool shit. But make sure you're following Jessa. Make sure you're following all the art team and stuff, because they're always sneaking stuff in. Like, Wynn has been showing these amazing GIFs off the past few days, and that's how I see it. He shows you guys before he shows me, and I absolutely think they're awesome. But make sure you guys are checking in, following the artists, following the writers and stuff, and you'll see this really, really cool stuff. Now, you'll also see that a couple of the Ethereal Girl cosplayers have OnlyFans accounts. Make sure that if they're doing a cover, make sure you guys reach out and ask them for their OnlyFans so you can check out the exclusives, because they'll have exclusives for their shots, for their covers. They'll have exclusive covers that you can only get through them. So make sure you guys check those out. I don't know how those things work, so I'm just letting you know they'll be there. They're available when the shots go down. So tons of fun stuff going on. April, what is your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I don't like scary movies. I like funny. I
My
like
heart.
funny scary. I know. I'm weird. I mean, I love my vampire movies. I don't consider those scary. Like,
For sure.
they're just not for me.
Right.
But like, I love Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Oh my
I
god.
love
Yeah.
Woods, the Joss Whedon thing.
Yeah.
I was literally the only person in the movie theater laughing when the unicorn stabbed that person. It was amazing.
It was great. I mean, how often do you see that? You know?
I was just like, wouldn't it be? And then it happened, and I was like, yes. Anyway, I don't know. I got a kick out of it. I thought it was great. And then they were doing a betting pool against who was gonna. Yeah, I'm sorry. That hit all the amazing corporate evil that a simple girl could ask for. So anyway, I don't do horror slasher movies for the sake of having them.
Right.
Because I worked night shift for like a really long time, and I just hate looking over my shoulder, worried that somebody's coming to get me. So yeah, I just don't get the thrill out of those. If you leave comedy in, now you've hooked me. So
you got Dale and Tucker versus Evil, which was great.
Oh my gosh, that came out like when my dad passed, and I cried and I laughed, and it was cathartic to my soul. Like that is exactly how my family kind of is,
Right.
We bought ourselves a summer house. We're gonna fix it up.
I mean, Leprechaun's kind of funny.
That's a good one.
Depending on your level of humor.
Jennifer Aniston's first film. Before she fixed her nose and all that jazz. It's a great film. We're looking at right now doing we're talking to a producer right now about doing an indie ethereal film. And we'll have a whole bunch of people. You guys know what they look like in that, if it works out. High Wives HH. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so but if you've seen like Zombievers, that's what I'm looking at, spoofing a type of film like that. So we're really, really pumped about that. And we've got, oh my gosh, April, you got a rundown on a schedule for us, what we've got going on. We've got Ascension live right now, BGD coming up shortly.
BGD issue 5 is right after that. And then we've got Frog Legs issue 2, and then I believe My Metal Girl.
Oh man.
And then we've got, on the Red Label side, we've got Crimson Sales that I'm getting ready to do packets for.
What's going on, John?
And then Kaiju Cuties, all following after my Squee After Dark Kingtober art book.
So tell everybody what Squee After Dark is, so they have an understanding.
So if anybody doesn't know, I started doing that one-a-day art challenge for Inktober, but then that person had like copyrighted Inktober and made it such a weird thing. And then a friend of mine was like, oh, I have an alternative, but you wouldn't be interested, you're a mom. I'm all like, excuse you, give it here. And so he's like, no, you wouldn't. I'm all like, I'll be the judge of that. So he laid basically down the gauntlet, and I just picked it right up, not knowing what it was I was actually doing. So I started looking at this list. I'm like, I don't know what half this stuff is. And Lord knows, I thought I broke the internet, or at least downloaded 5 viruses on my phone. Like, oh my God. It was a
She thought she broke the internet. That's not even a joke. She really thought she broke.
That was volume 2. It took me 5 hours to tell my husband that I couldn't get my phone to work, and he's like, "Well, there's an outage on Facebook and Instagram. What are you trying to access?" Facebook and Instagram. And of course, it was like the first week of October, and I'm like, "God damn it!" Anyway,
I can't look up my porn. Fuck.
Terrible timing and story of my life. Anyway, so so anyway, I really started looking at this as like anatomy studies, and it was really helpful. Like I went through, I think the August before, and was doing like the scientific studies of like the muscles, and I've been looking for an excuse to draw men more anyway. And everybody knows sex sells. It just does.
That's right.
And so I took this opportunity to draw non-copyrighted characters doing overlapping shape and I don't know, just character design and whatever else. And it was really, really fun.
For sure.
It was starting to go in one direction, but the outpour and ideas that people were signing up for, because they could pick the day that they liked, they had such great ideas that I was happy to do these pre-order lists and let them kind of help weave this art book. So it's not necessarily my art book as it is the community's ideas and what I draw from it. So what I do is I never make anybody obligated to actually buy the artwork if it doesn't meet the mark. If they pass on that piece, I try again and then just open it up for community sale. I have a problem saying no to such amazing prompts. So
oh my God, I learned so much from those prompts. I learned so much from those prompts. I had no idea what some of that shit was. She sent me this list and she was like, "Hey, is this going to be okay?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means." Yeah. And the minute I look it up, I'm scared I'm going to jail. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? You know, so
yeah.
And some of it was very cool, right? Some of it was very, very cool. There were only like 3 prompts you didn't use, which was great, and I appreciate you not using those particular 3.
There's way more than 3.
Okay, well, the 3 I saw that we didn't use, I'm really grateful that we didn't use. Yeah. But there was a lot of beautiful stuff to see. There really, really was. You know, the whole deal with the like underwater seahorses, like, well, of course seahorses are underwater, fuckface. We all get that part, but it's like that's a total oxymoron. What's going on, Phil? But they're cutting each other up, right? Like it's like knife play, and I'm like, bitch, don't cut me. I'm not into that. But that's
So how do you do knife play when you have merged seahorses that don't have hands? So I had to get really creative, and that was on day 1. I'm all like, "Oh shit!"
If this is how I
yeah, that one sounds fun.
It really was. Cool. In fact, if you guys go to Raina Art, my art page, I've got all of the ones that I have done uploaded, volume 1, 2, and half of 3, because I'm not all done with 3 yet.
They're so cool. Really
so instead of getting 31 pages of art, since I have a problem saying no, it winds up being closer to like 45. Volume 2, I think, was 72. It was a lot. This year is going to be closer to like 52. So you get a huge amount of art into this book. It's all kinky, and I let people choose their level of kink, whether it's just something that's passion or if it's really XXX stuff. So it's got the full gambit. If you're a sensitive person, this book is not for you.
One of those pages has more cum than I've ever seen in my entire life on it.
Like, I wore out like 2 white pens.
It was a lot. I was just like, that's not normal. Somebody's been eating like bananas every fucking day. What is going on with you?
Oh, there's that. And then my husband's Catholic, so he's like, "No, that's not okay."
Oh my!
Oh my gosh! But earlier she's like, "You're not into knife play? What's wrong with you, fucker?" My thing
Yeah,
is,
something's wrong with you, man.
right? Jesus, take it easy, Elsie. No, it's fun because as we progress as a company and as a brand, I think we come further and further out of the shells that we start in. Just like we as people, you grow and you progress, and things make you less nervous. A couple years ago, when we first put out Babes Going Dinosaurs, I was horrified of putting a big ass red dinosaur dick on a cover. Like I was like, that's just not going to work. People are not going to buy that. And we did this cover.
Just think of the potential it could have had.
But so we put out this cover. No, we're not putting spikes on it and making it weird and shit. Get out of here. Get the fuck out with. It doesn't need teeth either.
It's okay.
There are no teeth in your urethra. It's rude.
You can find it. You can find the over in the red label on my side. When this book comes out, I won't disappoint.
Don't let her fool you into thinking there's penises. I'm not writing teethy penises, just so everyone is aware. Now,
it's a good thing I'm a project manager. Wink,
look,
wink.
Yeah. Get me on a night or a show, and I'm all
shit out of that project.
Make a promise that I had not intended to make. Yeah. Convince me then when there's like lines of tequila shots, and I fucking forget that I said no. So
you forget that you say no about a bunch of stuff that's really important.
That's true. Oh my god, my memory is ass. But
just wait. We usually start most of these podcasts with the April jar already full.
That's true. That's pretty fucking fair. Anyway, so the red label, it does have the only difference. It is the same brand, the whole nine. The only difference is the label, instead of being that fancy, beautiful blue up there in that corner, is it's a pretty pinkish red. Yes, it's very pretty. And so the real difference is there's actual fuckery and not just implied fuckery, if you will.
Don't be surprised if it's really vanilla starting out. We'll get Dustin on board.
I'm working my best. I wrote a fucking scene in the first page of the first goddamn book you're going to put out on that one. I did. I wrote it.
Pat your shoulder. Just be like, there.
There's a penis. I wrote it.
With no spikes.
No spikes.
Just,
I love how the lighting makes sure you can't see Sam blush at all. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you can see me blush.
No, you can't see it at all. But
good.
The style gives it away a little bit.
You're too enthralled by her eyes and beautiful hair. You're not focusing on the rosiness.
Yeah. No. Unnecessary hair flip.
I
wrote one of those.
It's totally necessary.
It's totally necessary. No, there's a running gag that I don't do enough hair flips. So
look, we've got women with their bits literally falling out their skirt. Like I'm not asking for much. I just want the unnecessary hair. No. From like the dude in Frog Legs, just Oh, now kind of cuties. Can you show the audience the beauty that is?
Here,
what is his name? This mystery blonde man.
I'll get a image for you. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Solid turnaround, but he needs to be like
his name
down to get a pencil or something.
His name is Coda, and no, I wasn't sweeping for a thing. I was looking for my sheet to make sure I could show you what I was going to show you, because I have a list of things that are not suitable on certain things that we're broadcasting on.
Wait, what are we saying that we have that turnaround for him?
I don't have one of this dick hanging out, but I have the one that I showed you.
The missed opportunity.
Hold on, let me see if
I'm excited nonetheless. Because look, we got enough of the eye candy for the gentleman, a little eye candy for the ladies. Look, I'm just an equal opportunist.
Well, I try to please everybody. I'm greedy.
We're still waiting for the hair flip.
Yeah, that's the hair flip. There you go.
That's better.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm trying to find a file. I'm not paying any little hair flip. I'm trying to find the file.
Oh my God, Sammy, show them how it's done, honey. Oh. What?
All right. Anyway,
let me. You're bothered and you're shooing a fly. Come on.
Shoe fly on my nerves.
My mom keeps calling. I'm sorry.
Jeez, that's hilarious. Shoe fly. All right, hold on. Here it is. Let me fucking.
Oh, the baby.
Don't tease Teddy Ruxpin.
I'm not. I feel like he's so sweet.
Little baby.
He is adorable. Like, he is fucking absolutely adorable.
Look at these little Toby.
Oh. So cute.
He is.
He's ridiculous. I love him to pieces.
Is he
right.
golden doodle?
Shih Tzu Pomeranian mix. He's
Little
a high
tiny
maintenance
creature.
man.
High maintenance man.
He sure is.
I used to think I was high maintenance man.
Well, I mean,
There you go.
there we go.
Oh, he's going to be a ton of fun. He's going to be a ton of fun to work with. I'm excited.
I like that.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad you guys dig it. April's jonesing to get his pants off on a cover already.
Well, look, I'm just saying, equal opportunist for the ladies.
Yep.
Fair. I'm totally fair with it. I'm totally fair with it. I'm all about it. Like I said, if we're gonna do diddling covers and stuff, I mean, I'm fair. I'm equal opportunity employer. So should be a ton of fun. Anyway, so let's check on the campaign. Campaign looks like it's doing good.
Excellent.
It's at $754 right now, which is awesome.
Sweet.
So we should be funded shortly. I'm excited. And Bladen should be excited again. This is his first published work that he's written. So we're super jazzed about that for him.
I believe he was talking about it being a story arc of about 10 stories or something like that.
Yeah.
3 of them are in this, or 2.5 are in this.
Yeah, it's like Tales of Revenge. It's like this. It's very fantasy, sci-fi fantasy with these sisters that are taken from their family and they're trying to get back to their kingdom, to wrest the kingdom away from the individuals that have stolen it. Should be a ton of fun. Because I'm fucking with it too, just to see if I can bring some more magic to the table with it. So I'm excited. Speaking of exciting, I shared that BGD cover that you did.
Oh my God, which one? Mine?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
With the censorship, I should hope.
Well.
It might as well just be one big blue flame.
Maybe.
Oh, that's cool though.
It really is, but I spent way too much time on her nether region. I do it for the fans. I do it for all of you.
That's right. We do it for the Frans. That's right. We love the Frans to pieces.
I mean, if you ever are doing a medical study, this is gonna get you, at least the I'm
gonna say that you got at least an inch or two up in there worth of detail. So
yeah,
more detailed than I've ever seen. So
you're welcome.
All joking aside, because I was about to go pretty far down that rabbit hole. But
anatomy have really come in handy this year as a tax write-off.
Absolutely. Holy shit. I need to get all the OnlyFans so I can study.
so you can send Eden off to Italy to Italian boy.
Research.
Tiramisu.
Research. That's exactly what it is. R&D, man. I just did my thesis. I just need to, this year I'll be prepped even more. I'll be like, all this is R&D. What is all this XXX website? It's R&D. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah, right.
Put it on there. Jesus. Anyway, so like I said, we've got Phoenix Fan Fusion coming up.
That is going to be a ton of fun. I certainly hope that if anybody's in that region or even thinking about going, highly encouraged.
It's a great show.
We're
very large show.
A lot of our artists there coming by. Derek Tipton said that he'd stop in. He's not having a table, but he'd stop by and sign some comics.
Love that.
Trevor Grace was talking about.
Trevor's talking about coming by and hanging out for a little bit and stuff. Jessica will be there. Sammy will be there.
We'll have a few of their prints in tow. We'll have some of their comic covers in tow. And I mean, come on, wherever we go, we bring the fun. We really
do bring the fun.
Whether it's a three-wheel luggage day or not.
Yes. Well, I'm not flying Spirit ever fucking again, so I'm not worried about three-wheeled luggage days. Sammy, I bought brand new luggage, like expensive ass fucking luggage, right? Like had never used it, like literally brand fucking new. And it's like supposed to be this balls to the wall, you can't fuck me up luggage stuff, right? So I put all kinds of comics in there. I'm like, I'm prepping for the show, taking some stuff.
It's not like it was a Pelican case. It was a commercial, like put your clothing.
It was kind of $250 a fucking piece. So to me, that's heavy duty luggage. So
it's expensive luggage.
To me,
so it's expensive luggage.
I put the shit in there, and we get into fucking Phoenix. Oh, that was Vegas. We got into Vegas, and the guys at Spirit had like thrown my luggage. So like the wheel had broke off, and that's why we say we're having a three-wheel day, because I was dragging my goddamn three-wheeled luggage through the airport.
Oh no, that's awful.
It was awful. I was going to kill them all. Like, it was not great. I was trying to figure out how to tape it back, because it was like heavy as fuck, and I'm like, I've got two of them, so I'm like, God damn it.
Oh no!
And then something worse than catching your heel on that thing, anyways.
Like, cut the shit out of you,
or you hit a curb or something, and it makes the balance off.
Dude, it was so bad.
Funny.
It was so bad.
It's hilarious to see people struggle.
So then I'm like, so because we've got so many team members there, I'm like, I'm not gonna sleep in the buff, so I bring all these fucking like things to sleep in, right? Like, and I put them all away because we were there for a week. So I put all that shit away in the fucking drawers and stuff. And I left all my fucking clothes in the drawer.
Oh my
God. So fucking pissed off. So fucking pissed off. Like, I was like, are you serious? I got home.
That's rough.
Like, where's my shit at? Like, what the fuck has happened here? Goddamn piece of luggage. Yeah, oh, fucking so mad. So mad. And I'd never been to Vegas, and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm never going back there. These bums are going to be walking down the street in my fucking clothes and shit. Fucking pissed me off.
But with Phoenix, it's going to be a good time.
Dude, Phoenix is always a good time, though.
Totally awesome.
Anywhere we go is a good time. I was just fucking pissed off for all of like 20 minutes, and then I was drunk as shit the rest of the show. So it was a good time. Except when we were at the show, because I don't drink at shows, except that shitty show we did in Orlando.
Where I had to do complicated math.
Dude, so we did this show, and the show doesn't exist anymore, so I don't give a fuck about talking shit about it. It does not exist. It only happened once, and then they didn't do it again because it was that bad. So I drove from Tennessee to Orlando, and I picked April up at the airport, and we go to do the show, and I got us all hooked up because I was like, it was only the two of us, so I got us a really nice hotel room and shit, and you know what I mean? We were right there at the convention center, and so we could just walk down and shit and whatever. And so a whole day goes by, and no one is buying anything, like at all. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening at this show, and like people were walking around, but they weren't buying from anybody, and I was like, God damn, something is up, man. and then all of a sudden tequila sounded better than worrying about that shit. So we were just like shot after shot.
No. It was like, I think we did 3. It wasn't shot after shot after shot.
No, because we were at the end of it, and the male review happened, and there was all kinds of naked people behind us.
Oh God.
Well, that was just, it was a
fun.
burlesque show at the very end, which I guess some people were like, "Oh my gosh, think of the children!" I'm like, that's how movies are made. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 9:30 at night. What children do you have here?
But here's the thing, though. Like, it was advertised as like an adult, like, women stuff. I don't know why these people were like so shocked and appalled or whatever. I was having a great time.
We don't only do comic shows, we do adult themed shows. So it wasn't out of the norm for me to think that's what we were doing,
Mm-hmm.
That was the show, though, that it was like all cosplay. There was like nothing but cosplay.
Yeah.
And that's I joke about the fact that's why nobody was buying anything, because they spent all their money on their costumes and didn't have any left to spend on anything else. But I'll say this: Sammy's costume is awesome.
I love it. Oh God, I love it.
It's so awesome. And you guys will have the girls will be dressed up as different versions of their characters and stuff at the shows, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So make sure you guys come by and say hello, not only to us, but they're artists as well, and they're incredibly talented. And like April mentioned, they will have prints. They'll have covers of their books. We're going to use this shoot for Sammy to do a cover for Underland issue 2 for her, so she has prints and stuff at the show coming up. So pumped about that for her. And like I said, Jess will be at that show as well, so you'll be able to get their movies. If they bring any movies, they have some table space. You'll be able to pick up their films that they're in. Like I said, art prints and whatever. I'm sure they'll be doing photo ops. You know what I mean? If you guys want to do photo ops with them. I don't know what Jess is charging. I'm assuming it's going to be a normal rate. Sammy's probably the same. So make sure you guys get with them. The funniest thing is, I know that Jessa puts a funny thing on her table. It's going to sound funny, but she's dead serious about it. And the last show that we saw her, she put the back massage thing on her table for $10 for like 15 minutes. So, yeah, you could pay her to give her a back massage. So,
to give her one. Oh, damn, I was really excited for a second. I'm like, I'm going to be next to her. It's going to be, it's fine.
I'm going to keep tossing tens over here. Just, my back's sore. Just over there. So no, it's going to be a ton of fun. I know that everybody's going to
hunches over when they're drawing.
Yeah. For
after
sure.
That third day, like, there's only so much coffee can do for you.
Speaking of that show, Bladen Hunter may be at that show with us. And Bladen doesn't go to many shows at all. So make sure you guys get the opportunity to run by and to get some books signed. Because if you're an Ethereal fan, 9 times out of 10, you're poking around something that he's worked on or had his hands on. So, you want to make sure that you say hey and stuff like that and get some signatures and all. Because we don't charge for signatures. So, and that's not going to change. That's pretty standard for us. So make sure you swing by and see us. And if you get the opportunity, please check out the Kickstarter. We all worked really hard on this project, and I think everybody's really going to enjoy it. So no worries. I'm not naked on any covers, so you guys are safe. But like I said, all the covers have wilds, so except for one of them. So swing by and check them out. A couple of them have the extreme wilds. Like Justice has an extreme wild. So make sure you get over there, poke around. And they're gorgeous. Like I said, everybody worked so hard on these covers. I'm very proud of everybody involved. So please check it out. Let me grab the link for you real quick, and I'll post that up. I think I have it. Pretty sure I do. I should. Normally I let Heather Ellen handle all our marketing and whatnot. So let me see if I can fucking find. Do you have the link, April? That you can throw up? Hold on. Let me do it like this. See if I can't. Yeah, there it is. All right, cool.
You got it?
Yeah. Copy and then paste so you guys can see it. A banner. There we go. Create a banner. All right. So that's the link. Swing by there. Check it out. Like I said, look forward to seeing all the different covers and the people involved in it. The story is great. No Sammy on this one. Sammy soon, though. So Sammy soon. And then we'll have and oh my gosh, it's funny. Let me say this real quick before we get out of here. People often talk about the Ethereal Girls and the designs of our characters and what they look like figure wise and stuff. Our goal has always been to represent every type of person. And I think Sammy fits the Hatter like nobody's business. Like nobody's fucking business. I know you guys are going to lose your shit when you see her covers. In April's magic, she's working. I really would like to see some mushroom work on a cover. We'll see if we can make that happen. I still blown away by the massive covers that we got on the last.
And go through and draw them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everything.
Yeah, like I had never seen a chick sit on a mushroom like that before. Right?
That one looks really fun. I really like that one.
Right? Oh my gosh! So there's a ton of them, and we'll start. Underland issue 2 is going to start showing up in the next couple months anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Sammy on a cover for issue 2, so that she'll have covers to sell and stuff at the show. Anyway, but thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And like I said, follow everybody, do the stuff, the Instagrams, all the jazz. Sam, I know that you've got a new page. If you want to tell everybody what the new page is.
No judgment allowed, but it's 50 Shades of Little.
See? I couldn't remember that, but I knew it was 50.
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, and you know where to find April and I all the time anyway, because we have no lives and work all the time. So anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and we will catch you again here shortly. Make sure you check out the Kickstarter, and if you have any questions, make sure you holler at me. Thanks so much. You guys be good, and happy weekend.